Hey guys, this is Mr. Quinones doing a tutorial review on standard form quadratic equations. And standard form equations look something like this. They start with y equals, and then they have some number x squared. Dang, this is crazy. Hang on, try out a new program. And then plus or minus some other number times x, and then plus some other number. So for this example, I'm going to just come up with something. Say y equals negative 2x squared. We'll say plus 4x. We'll say plus 12. See what happens there. Alright, so these are kind of big numbers. So just to visualize this, I have decimals open here, and I'm going to type that in. And of course, you can't use decimals in a test because then there would be no challenge. But we use decimals to learn and to visualize what we're doing. So in decimals, I type this equation. It's in standard form, and you can see that it has a vertex. It's got a y-intercept. It's got two x-intercepts, and an axis of symmetry right down in the middle. So we're going to figure out how to do this without it. I also have a calculator emulator. Pretty cool. I just found it. And we can type this in the calculator as well. We put y equals, turn it on, y equals a negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 12. So in the calculator you can graph this. Okay. As you can see, I can't see the top, but I can actually zoom and press 0. Oh, I like to press 0. This is zoom fit, and it'll regraph it to see. Now you can see that it hits it here, here, and here, but this is kind of hard to tell. I've been watching some kids; they're tracing this, and they can kind of figure out where the intercept is. And you use the arrows to kind of stick a little cursor. You can see where the x and y's are. And they're trying to find when y is 0 or x is 0. It's a good trick, but we gotta do this algebraically. You also press second and then press the table. And then this, you could tell what the y-intercept is, which is 0, 0, 12. And the x-intercepts is when y is 0. So the x-intercept is somewhere between here and here. That's 1. And somewhere between here and here. Anyway, so let's do this algebraically. All right, first step is find the middle. So the axis, the middle. The middle is the opposite of b divided by double of a. So the opposite of this is b. So then this is a. I thought I picked red. This is b, and then this is c. So the opposite of that is negative 4, and double of that is negative 4. So it's 2 times that. So then your middle is x equals negative 1. This is your middle. And if you go to your graph, you could type that x equals negative 1. And that does not look like the middle. Oh, because negative divided by negative is positive. Whoopsie. Okay, so this is actually positive 1. So every point on this blue line, your axis of symmetry, every single point, the x's are all ones. So we have this. Let's pretend that we don't have anything. So we have x's, we have the middle. Next, what you want to do is find the y-intercept, and the y-intercept, the x is 0. And if you want to visualize that, I'm going to just put a new equation here. X equals 0. On the y-axis, pretend this is the y-axis, every single x is 0. So you're going to plug in 0 here and here. Okay. So plug in 0 here and here. So you're going to have 2 to the 0 plus 4 times 0 and minus 12. So this cancels out, that cancels out. All you're left over is negative 12. So this is your y-intercept. So I'm going to type that here. It's going to be 0, 12. Let's see. Actually, it's positive 12. This is a 12. All right. So now we have the y-intercept. So we have this guy, that guy. Now we can actually make a mirror of this one. So there's a point right here. So this is actually 2, 12. This mirrors one spot from the center. This is also one spot. So this is 2, 12. Now we have 2 points. Now we need to find the vertex. And the vertex is in the middle. So the vertex is somewhere in here on the blue line. So we know that x is 1. So we're going to plug that in and do it. But I'm also going to show how to do it on the calculator. Okay? You got to show your work. For the test, you must show your work. Let's clear this. Second click. Okay. So negative 2 times 1 squared plus 4 times 1. And these are super easy. I don't even think I need a calculator for this. It's 14. So basically saying 12 plus 4 minus 2. Okay. This becomes 1 times negative 2. So it's 14. So the vertex is 1, 14. Okay, so that's the vertex. 1, 14. There's a vertex right there. All right, last step is to find the x-intercepts. And you can kind of see that they're going to be right around here somewhere. All right, so I'm going to try to go neat here. Erase some of this stuff. How do you erase this? Okay, so to find the x-intercepts, you have your equation, so I have to erase some stuff. A was negative, let's see, dang it. Okay, A was negative 4, negative 2, and B is 4, and C is 12. Okay, so you get the quadratic equation, the quadratic formula, which was get the middle. So I'm going to do 1 plus or minus the square root of b squared minus whatever these three become, all divided by double of a. So it's going to be 1 plus or minus b squared is 16 minus 4 times negative 2 times c, all divided by double of a. Alright, so I'll show you how to do this with the calculator clearly. So get the square root of b squared, which is 4 squared, minus 4 times negative 2 times 12. And that's 10.58 divided by negative 4. So it's 2.64. So basically it's saying from the middle, right here, we're going to go 2.64 this way and 2.64 that way. So from right here, we're going to go 2.64 this way and 2.64 that way. So, so you're going to have 1 plus 2.64 is 3.64. So that's 1 point. 3.64, 0. That's one intercept. And 1 minus 2.64. 1 minus 2.64. Negative 1.64. There we go. So there's my x-intercepts. All right, now let's show the actual graph and see if it works. Look at that. See, got him, nailed it. So we're just off by hundreds of so you see, this is the points that we got algebraically, and here's the graph. Okay. All right, that's about it for standard form. I'd like you to do this one on your notes, and also do this one. I'm just make one up right now. Select all, clear, delete. All right, so do this one. Y equals negative 2x squared plus 6x plus 8. Go ahead and do this one on your notes and post that as well with your notes.